Let me get my. What in the world? Let me get my stuff turned off here. All right, we're live. Let me get all my goodies. I gotta get this banner turned off for. he'll be all over me.
Don't let him beat you to it.
And then my sponsor.
Look at all that.
All right, we're live. Episode 15, and we got Jordan Wever in the house. Jordan, thank you for coming on the show tonight. We'll get to talking to Jordan here in a minute and talk about his racing career, how he got started, where he's at now, where he's going. And my two co-hosts are finally back in the studio with me. Where was you guys at last week?
I was laying under a race car.
Getting the pure stock ready, right?
Getting the pure stock ready.
Pure stock.
Threw a third member in. Had to put the left front back together. It's good to go for Saturday.
And you were shopping with the wife. That's what I heard. No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was the wrong person.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I was trying to straight.
I didn't know if it was true, but that's what I heard.
She's been lying again.
Oh, okay, well.
No, I was trying to straighten a car.
That's right. That's right. Jordan? Started in racing. I did see, we talked about this before the show started, but I did see a picture of you in a go-kart that was put on social media. Where did you get started at in racing?
Well, growing up, I had a little dirt bike, and we knew a guy that had some go-karts for sale, and we ended up trading the dirt bike for a go-kart. And that's pretty much where we got started, just racing where we could.
And then, so from the go-kart, did you go to modifieds, or did you go somewhere before?
I had a Hornet and a Mini Sprint at the same time, kind of dabbled in both of those, and then moved straight to the modified.
So what made you want to move from those to the modified?
Figured if I was going to do it, I might as well do it, get an early start at it.
And what car did you start out in? Because I know now you're in an Elite, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you have before?
My first car was a clamped-up Pierce car.
I got you. And then that was your own, right?
Yeah. It was 2005, I think.
I got you. And then you're currently driving for someone, or is this your own car?
No, right now I drive for the Bumgardners.
I got you.
Yep.
Got you. And where do you have any desire to go anywhere else?
Right now, I'm pretty content with what we're doing.
Are you?
But there's always that, back of my mind. I'd like to be in a late model someday.
Right. Because usually a lot of times when we talk to people, the other thing gets brought up is going from a modified super stock, whatever, to the crate class.
Mm-hmm.
And I know right now, we were talking about that too before the show over at Paragon. We'll get into that in a little bit. But the crate class is getting super competitive right now.
Right.
It's insane.
Yep.
I think they put on a good show every week. I mean, so does everybody else. But they put on a really good show over Paragon Saturday night for the 5,000. And the money's getting good. We were talking about that before the show too. The money's starting to get there to where it's, reasonable. You can start moving up in classes and know you're going to make a little bit of money back. So,
with the way modifieds are now, I don't think there's much difference between a modified and a crate. You're racing for more money. So.
Right. Now, are you planning on, which I know it's halfway through this year, but do you plan on chasing Summer Nationals deals in the future or anything like that?
It would be nice. I think this year's a bad year to do any of that with the way fuel prices and everything is, but
$6 gallon diesel.
Yeah, it puts a hurting on you. But yeah, I mean that would be cool, to try that one day.
Right.
But right now we're leading Indiana points, so just trying to, we've already won it once, so I'd like to do that again.
Right. If anybody has any questions while the show's going on for Jordan, just make sure you write him up there, and we'll see him. And I know JT's TV up here that he had me install. He'll definitely be watching it and be able to look at the comments. So, what's Debbie? The fly swatters will stay in here as long as this show is in this shop right here. I can't handle the flies. I even put fly strips up.
Yeah, Braden couldn't handle them.
I think he's terrified of flies.
That's why he hasn't been back, I heard.
I think so. He sat right over there to the left of Jordan, and they like to eat him up. But the fly swatters will stay in here. And Luther wants to know, how was your ride down the highway on the tractor? Zach?
It was good.
That's all you got to say?
What was you going down the highway on the tractor for?
Well, my buddy Tanner let me borrow his. Well, actually, I said, "Hey, can I come up and get that grader box to fix my driveway and everything?" And he said, "Yeah, that's fine." Well, he called me yesterday. He said, "Hey, you home?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm home." He said, well, me and Buzz are going to bring a tractor down, and it's already got the grader box on it. All right. So today I went home after work and graded my driveway and got it all cleaned up. And I thought, you know what? I'll just take it down the highway.
There you go.
I drove it down the highway and cruising about 5 miles an hour. Felt like I was going about 50.
So that's actually a sponsor of yours, right? To
Yeah.
let you borrow the tractor.
Yeah. It was an awful
Amazing
nice
what
guy.
sponsors do.
He's a sponsor of mine too. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
No, I'm just saying it's your brother. I'm just saying.
Don't tell him that. I don't want people to know that. I don't know that he's. I don't think he's a big
Hollywood
sponsor.
Hills is a good
Oh,
sponsor.
That was
We-
Hollywood Hills Tractor 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's 3 tractors.
There's 3 of them. I got my own tractor, but
Oh, good.
I was like, hey, I'll use it. It's here.
This is actually my grandpa's tractor.
Was it?
Yeah. He got a Tanner got the tractor. I got a 92 F250 460 big block 5-speed 410 gears.
There you go.
It's nothing special. I mean, I love it.
Well, as long as you like it, that's all matters,
Hey,
ain't it?
it's the greatest gift I've ever received. Tickled to death with
I
it.
do want to chime in. I see Jim here. He's dude, your grandpa he's your biggest fan.
Absolutely.
He is your biggest fan. I used to sit up there and turn 4 before I started doing all this stuff, but your grandpa used to always come down there and signal for you, and yeah, he's definitely your biggest fan. I'm glad he's tuned in tonight.
Is that pure stock, Josh?
Pure Stock Josh,
How about that? His big win.
it was awesome.
That was congratulations, buddy.
Yeah,
That was
congrats.
well earned.
Yeah.
You've worked hard for that. I've been watching you for a long time. I think that's awesome. I was really glad to see you get that done the
Yeah.
other night. And I think he had a surgery this week.
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah, I think
I hope
so.
you're recovering well from that. I hate that you were leading points when it happened. We should have put the surgery off. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
I did when I was leading
Or
points.
pause the Pure Stock class.
Yeah, because you've got that thing rolling. I think you had a legitimate shot at winning that this year. So get better soon. We look forward to seeing you back up at the racetrack
Yep.
for sure.
Who's all on your pit crew? Because I see Tyler here. He's commented about your pit crew.
Yeah, that's my Uncle Tyler. Him and my Uncle Tommy, they both help me out quite a bit. And, of course, Dad and, my car owner Carlos and just everybody that comes. I probably have 10 or 15 people in my pit every night. So it's good to have all the support from them.
It means a lot, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Does your girlfriend change any tires or anything?
Yeah, she can. She can.
Oh, that's
she
good.
Can do whatever.
That's
You
good.
just tell her what to do. She get on it.
Sometimes I think you racers, I think it's better than them being able to cook and clean. You know what?
Yeah.
They can change tires and
I don't
it means a
know.
lot. That
Cooking and
means a
cleaning's a lot nicer.
That's true, but if you're at the racetrack, I mean, it's
I
nice
wouldn't
to change tires. You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I do the cooking and cleaning. Well, I do the cleaning. I just get
You do
McDonald's.
the cleaning?
Buddy, I've done laundry this week. I've done a little bit of dishes.
You're just a jack of all trades, ain't you?
Oh,
Master of none, right?
Yeah.
that was low.
Shane wants to know when's Jordan Wever going to get back in the Hornet.
Whenever his seat opens up.
There you go. Shane, whenever your seat opens up. I think we need to get that scheduled out then.
When is that hero
Jordan.
thing? That Hornet hero thing?
Actually, okay, so I'll bring that up.
Bring it
it's
up.
August 20th.
Where at?
It is at Paragon this year.
Oh, it's not at Brownstown.
It's not at Brownstown.
Oh, I
The
hate
guy
that.
that is over it took the announcing position at Paragon. So
Gotcha.
they moved it to Paragon.
He seems like a really cool dude too.
Yeah,
I've only talked to him once or twice, but he seems like a really cool dude.
He sent me a text yesterday or a message on Facebook, and Flag to Flag Media is going to go over and do some stuff for the Prelude to the Scream
That's
deal.
awesome.
So,
That-
yeah.
That'll be
That's
cool.
a really cool
Yeah,
deal.
it is. It's for a great cause too.
Really
So,
cool deal.
Josh said he's going to try to do a rain dance for this weekend.
Oh, he thinks he'll be back
Back
that
to the
quick?
fair race?
Hey,
Wow.
buddy, you give me enough money, I'll stand out there with a water hose. We'll make that thing.
So Shane Reed said deal. Here's the thing. If Jordan Wever gets back in a Hornet, Flag to Flag Media will cover that all night long. You're going to be in it all night, right? So we'll do hot
Yeah.
laps, heat race, and then there won't be no Conti because you'll be in the feature, obviously. And we'll do feature. If you get in Hornet, you let me know. And Flag to Flag Media, we're going to GoPro that.
You got a deal.
You let me know.
Hey, right here it says it on August 27th at Brownstown.
It's not there.
Well, that's what it says.
That's not when it is.
Maybe they're doing it twice.
I don't know what they said. They moved it from
I just
Brownstown
got
to Paragon.
Well, maybe they're going to do it twice.
They could. I don't know.
What's that guy's name?
What's his name?
Chad Taylor.
Chad Taylor.
Does Chad watch this?
I don't know.
Chad, fill us in.
Chad, if you're watching, fill us in.
Somebody tag him. What was his last name?
Taylor.
Chad
Taylor.
Taylor. Somebody
Chad
tag
Taylor.
him. Let's get some info on that. What do you
we
think,
need some
Zach?
info. I'm putting $100 down as August 20th at Paragon. Throw all your chips in, JT. All in.
I had a big stack. That's why I had to push so hard.
Billy, there you go. Billy tagged him.
All right.
All right, we're good then. So hopefully we'll get some information on that. We need to know when, because I got the message right here that says August 20th. Yeah.
Man, I really hate that for Josh that he's going to lose the points lead because he had surgery. Like that,
Right.
I feel awful for him. I was in that same boat, and I postponed my surgery and made my knee way worse. Worst thing I ever did.
Yeah.
Trying to win a Thunder Valley championship, and I didn't even win it. But he has a legitimate. Why is that? What is your deal tonight?
Just how you said it. I didn't even win it.
Oh.
We're supposed to be buddies.
We are buddies.
What's your next race? Are you racing in Brownstown?
Yeah,
This Saturday night?
We'll be at Brownstown Saturday and Circle City on Sunday.
Circle City on. I'm thinking about going to Circle City on Sunday. Thinking about it.
Ain't supposed to rain, ain't it?
No,
I haven't even looked.
we don't discuss rain on Flag to
The
Flag
only
Media
thing,
Live show.
the only downfall for it rain Saturdays, I'm supposed to get drive Clifford. So, I'm hoping it misses Saturday, but I hate that for Josh. Now I'm tore. Plus,
Tore down.
me and Zach was going to the same racetrack again. We don't get to do that very often.
Yeah, it's not worked out.
Where you
You know.
Where you park at?
He's on $1 Million
I
Road.
like
He's
to
over
park
at-
in the front.
He's over at Britain.
I could tell he had that vibe.
Thanks.
I didn't say it.
I just don't.
Did you watch the show with Britain?
No,
No.
I didn't.
What
don't
did you say?
don't
how'd
please
you-
do not be like Brenton. You have so much more potential than that.
What did you say about parking back here behind on the other side of the creek?
buddy? That's where that's.
But what did you say? And then he said something about I'll never go back there or something like that.
I don't remember what I said.
It's too low class for him.
Yeah,
That's
too low
basically what he
class.
said.
Boys, that is where the crap happens.
Yeah.
That's where it hits the fan. and
You
it
want to see a
spins
fight?
everywhere.
Go back here.
That's where all the hot rods are too.
I've seen cars.
Yeah.
One night there was a car rolled twice, parked beside us. We had that sucker ready for the B main, and he was a pure stock. So there wasn't many races between
Right.
that. We didn't make the feature, but God, see, there's always a bad side of my story.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we won to B, went to the A, transferred.
and,
No.
and didn't make it.
But hey, we got it together.
Let me ask you this, Jordan. With the Hornets, is it pretty challenging to drive them compared to the modified? Because I struggle with the Crown Vic. So
I think the Hornet would be even harder than a Crown Vic. It's completely opposite of what you would, what your instinct would be.
yeah,
It's like her. I tell her when she was driving the super stock there a couple of times. I said you got to learn every time you get back in something that's rear wheel drive. So
Yeah.
She's driving a super stock.
Yeah, she's been in one a couple of times.
Well, why is she not on the show? Does she still have time to
What
get
in
on?
the world? Yeah, we got a long time.
Who's
to go
was she
here.
driving?
Her dad's
Who's her dad?
Jeremy Stairwalt.
Jeremy. Is that the 40?
Yep.
Is he doing okay after that big flip it? Did you guys see that?
I didn't see
I
it.
thought he was hurt.
I seen him rolling in the ambulance.
I thought he was hurt.
I didn't see it.
And that old boy could wheel a car. He was wheeling it till that happened. And then, man, I thought he was hurt bad. But has he got another car?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Good. I didn't mean to interrupt there. I didn't know she was driving super stocks.
Yeah, she's drove it a few
That's
times.
awesome. You got a Hornet too?
That's what she drives.
Dude,
She's just been in a super stock a couple times.
where's her chair at?
I asked her before the show started. She said she didn't want any part of this live deal.
Let me ask you this then, because I've always been scared to death. My girlfriend flipped my super stock. No grudge. I'm not mad about it. But, I've never wanted to race against her. How would you feel about that? She modded up.
I'm pretty competitive, so she'd have to get up on the wheel.
I'm going to go ahead and say I've seen her dad drive. I don't think she's going to be scared to throw a slider on you, bud.
Would you
No,
take your
she's not
girlfriend out for a
scared.
win?
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
ask me from experience. That's how me and my wife met. We raced against each other for
That is true. Yeah.
3 years. and
Yeah.
it was challenging. You don't talk about it on Sundays.
So did you guys meet under a good circumstance or a bad circumstance? Like, did this start out as like one of you took each other out, and then she come over to fight you, and then
No.
like you met that way? You didn't meet that way?
No.
Oh, okay. I was
No.
just checking
I just would go over and say, "Hey, good job," and next thing you know, I'm hanging out with her.
because I
So-
would be on Allie's side.
Well, to be fair,
I'm just saying I would be on Allie's side.
Allie's not near as competitive as Zach is. Like, he doesn't like to lose.
yeah,
She don't mind it as much.
Right, that's true.
So, I mean, he got lucky there.
yeah. She did beat me one time, but
Ooh.
and I'll never hear the end of it. So I'm just telling you,
Right.
pick your poison.
Dang.
All right. Shane said it's the 20th of Paragon.
20th only at Paragon.
Yep.
Okay. I was just getting I was just getting some questions on here. I just wanted to make sure.
And then her dad did comment and say that he's good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. I really thought you was in trouble the way that thing rolled. That was a hard roll. You were there, weren't you? That was not Zach ran up there.
Yeah, but I was running GoPros. I don't know if I did. Yeah, I would have.
Oh, boys, he wrecked hard. I'm glad to hear he's okay.
I know Jimmy Reddick wrecked hard up there.
Oh yeah, I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, that was a bad.
We've had some rough wrecks this year, but that's how much safety's come along.
Yeah.
You know, if 20 years ago these cars wrecking like this, they might not be walking away.
No.
Yep.
Okay, where was we at?
Sorry,
Josh. We said no. You're right. Josh said he'd be there Saturday cheering all of us, not all of us, all of you guys on.
Josh, can we just put somebody else in your car and get you some points or something? Like, can we just like run the tail or tag a B man? At least get you something. Have you asked? Because are you good enough that you could just putt around in the B main or something? I can't tell you how devastated I am for him because that guy works hard. He works really hard, and he doesn't get nothing gave to him. The guy's earned everything he's got.
And like me and Jamie Wilson was talking at the track last Saturday night when Josh won too about, Josh is one of them type of guys that's been there year after year after year, and he's definitely paid his dues.
Oh yeah,
so it's good to see.
I'll make sure his car gets up there if he needs help getting his car up there or something, whatever. Just to get you some points. Because, getting something's better than nothing, especially at Brownstown, because it's hard to make up points. And if there wasn't 20 show up, you get some feature points. I'm sorry, I'm taking the whole show. I've talked the whole time.
No, you're good. You got last week to make up for.
I took some Benadryl.
Did you?
Buddy, I bailed hay yesterday. I couldn't breathe all day today. Took some Benadryl, took a power nap. I'm wound up now. We're rolling.
I drove by your house a while ago, and your truck was sitting there, and I told my wife, I said, I bet JT's in the house napping.
I was.
See?
I called it. Jordan, I did not mean to take away from your spot.
No, you're good.
Jordan's just like, what?
And Zach, I'm sorry. You know how I am.
Buddy, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep winging
Anthony
it
Finley said that he likes racing his wife, too.
I don't know.
Look at Chris. See? I told you. That's what it said.
Well, that's what the schedule says, but...
I don't know. I'm getting Allie to run the powder puff race this year in modified. So
are you?
It's going to be the coolest powder puff ever.
I think it'll be fun.
Neither one of us is going to have a car left.
If she does good, I may just have to let her do it.
There you go. Just let her take the reins over in 2023.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, you don't know about that?
I'm not washing dishes and cleaning the
There
house
you
up.
go.
I'll tell you
blame
that.
I don't blame
There's
you.
still a gym sitting in Zach's dad's garage.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Yep.
He told me about it.
If we had enough money, I would.
That thing's prime.
Yeah. Jeremy said he's got 2 supers wrenching right now for tomorrow. All right, where are we at? We got to get this date. We got to get this date set with Shane. We got to make this happen.
I'm ready.
We got to make this happen.
Shane, get that new car together. Let's do it.
Grant.
You give me a date. And we're going to rock and roll with
Grant
it.
said.
Talking to Shane. Get us a date and we'll rock and roll with it.
Grant, don't forget who made you who you are today, old son.
We got to do it the same night you guys are running the modifieds, though, right? Because that's really the only.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do it the same night that Jordan's going to be running his modified. That is true, Grant.
Here's what I think Grant's deal is. Okay. He heard that me and Zach are bringing the baddest, what kind of ball? Mush ball? That's not right. What kind of ball?
It's mush ball.
The baddest mush ball team in the state to this tournament on Labor Day. And I think he's
Is he nervous?
I think he's a little nervous.
Is he?
And once we get there, that'll all go away because you'll see how ridiculous we look. But
I think he's scared, more than nervous.
You play softball? No? All right.
play anything? Basketball?
Golf.
Football?
I played basketball back in my day.
Well, we might have to get
How old are you?
I'll be 23 in September.
I didn't think he was that old. 23?
Yeah,
What year did you graduate?
18.
He's older than you, ain't he? How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Did you guys go to school together?
No.
I'm
I
like
think
the,
you went
I'm
to-
like the grandpa.
You went
in
to
the
like
room.
Bloomington, didn't you?
Yeah, Bloomington South.
Bloomington South. I'm like the grandpa in the room.
I'm
I'll be 40.
I'm the dad then. I'm 26.
Yeah, I'll be 40. All right.
We get off such a subject pretty
Yeah.
quick, and I'm sorry
So-
about that.
Poor Jordan's over here probably thinking, what in the world? I got myself in this week, so they're just getting caught up. Grant and, Deckard was here last week, so they were off. But
And they did an okay job. Grant and Jared.
They didn't. Yeah.
Jared did a phenomenal job. Let's just get that out of the way.
Jared did a phenomenal job.
Grant could have been just a little more desirable.
Stephanie said you were an excellent. How good were you? We need to dig into this here. Excellent basketball player. Were you like D1 material and just didn't do that or what?
I don't know about that. I enjoyed it for sure.
Okay.
It just got a little too political when you get to high school.
Absolutely. I completely understand that.
Racing was my priority. So
Right. I completely understand
choose one or the other.
That's easy choice.
Yeah.
For sure.
JT said he's nervous he'll lose his ride after Saturday.
I am nervous about that. I know I keep saying this, but I am super excited. And Grant, I don't know if it's okay with you, but I've named her Clifford, and me and Clifford are going to come out there Saturday and give it all we got.
I think it's going to be phenomenal when you win. If you park,
Don't say that. That's too much pressure.
I'm just saying. I just said it'd be
Top
phenomenal when
five.
you win.
It's a
Top
car I've never
five?
drove. You know how that is. Car you never drove. You get in there.
It's a good car, though.
It is a
Yeah,
good car.
it is.
It is a good car. The Simpson bunch. Let me tell you something about the Simpson bunch. I went out there Saturday night because it rained out, so we're working on the new car. His dad made everybody a steak dinner.
That's why I didn't get invited.
Big
over there.
old juicy steaks. We had mashed potatoes, green beans. We sit out on the porch.
I was even right down the road and didn't get invited, so don't feel bad.
This Saturday?
Last
This
Saturday.
past
yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, I was at Paragon.
The Simpson family is a great family.
They are a great family.
And my dad respects the crap out of them. He's a
Yep.
big Kenny fan, so
Yep.
it's cool.
They are a great family.
And I got to hang out with Zach on Sunday, so that was fun.
Canoeing.
Yeah. Canoeing and kayaking.
So you going to Brownstown Saturday night? You're going
Yeah.
to Brownstown Saturday night, and you're going to Brownstown Saturday
Yeah.
night.
I
And
got
you're going
everything
to Circle
fixed.
City. Are you going anywhere Sunday or no?
No.
And you're not going anywhere Sunday, are you?
My niece's birthday party, so I'm going to it.
Sunday?
Yeah.
I got you. What's the next big race that you're looking forward to, Jordan, for the modifieds? Like outside your normal, like Paragon, Brownstown, Lincoln Park. Like what's your next big race you're looking forward to?
Really, the next big race is there's a 2,000 to win at Putnamville. I know that's coming up, so I'd like to see what we can do for that. But really, we're just gonna stay local and try to win as many as we can.
Now you went to Lawrenceburg, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd you do over there?
I was running third in the transfer spot in the heat race and blew the motor up. So that's 2 this year.
I feel that.
It stings.
Yeah, I knew that race was going on, but I didn't keep up with it, throughout the night or.
So how does that ride work? That you will go up and work on it all week, and then you got to
Yeah.
just go race 2 or 3 nights in?
Yeah. I'm up there every night working, and Carlos helps, and we just race when we can.
There's just 2 or 3 of you up there working there?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a cool deal. He had a late
is.
model there for a while too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Does he still got that too? Or?
No, when we got our first Elite, we actually sold a late model, a Bomber, and a Modified to buy that.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's all we have is a Modified now.
Gotcha.
You guys got a nice setup. Truck,
Thank you.
trailer, race car. That's a nice. When you
I
guys
like the
roll it, it's
rig.
nice.
The rig's nice.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Well, we're going to do a shop talk too, so make sure you subscribe to the Flag to Flag Media YouTube channel because Jordan and I have already got a shop talk scheduled, so that's going to be a cool one.
And we got 100 subscribers now, don't we?
We do have 100 subscribers.
We got
now.
100 exactly.
Nope, we got 108.
So if we make it to like 130, I'll give away a shirt.
130 subscribers. We're giving away a shirt. I'll give away a shirt too. We'll just make it,
It
a
has to be.
two-shirt
We'll
deal.
give away to one of our subscribers.
Yeah, it has to be a subscriber. You
Yeah.
got to be a
So
subscriber.
if you want a shirt,
Get on there and subscribe to the Flag to
Subscribe.
Flag Media YouTube channel. And I guess like the Facebook page too.
like the Facebook page too.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
I tell you, what's taken off is TikTok.
I've seen you got a TikTok now.
Yeah, I'm up to 300 and some followers, like in 2, 3, 4 days.
Wow.
Man,
I just
think
don't. I
got
don't
like
understand
10.
TikTok because I get on there and I make these dumb videos. I mean, they're not dumb, but
They're probably dumb.
they're just like taking like a little scan through the pits, and then I post it and it's got 3,000 views, and I'm like,
It's pretty good.
Have you tried out the GoPro yet for him yet, Jordan?
no, we're going
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
we're
buddy.
going to though.
That'd be motor
Yeah.
number 3. You don't want to
No,
do it.
my curse is over. Curse is over. I had, let's see, I got second place with Kent Robinson, and then Tyler had a good night the other night until I tell you who I feel bad for is Zach Sasser. He led and got passed with 2 to go Saturday night.
Oh, at Paragon?
Yeah,
I
he won.
didn't
He
know he
was
was
fastest
leading.
in his group. He won his heat.
Who
and,
won?
I can't think of the guy's name now. Phelps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Austin Phelps?
Yep.
There were some good cars up there. It looked
There
like.
was.
Yeah.
Passed him with 2 to go.
They said they were parking them out in the.
They were out in the parking lot.
That's
hitting out
awesome.
in the parking lot.
I've not seen that place do that good in a long time. That's great
Yeah.
to see because they've put a lot of time and money into that place.
I thought the track was pretty racy. Did you think it was pretty
Yeah,
racy? Yeah, I
yeah.
thought it was pretty racy.
Yeah, the track looked great. I mean, you can't dog on the guys because they're trying to make that track good. But when I went up there, it was really wet and
Yeah.
chunked out, but that track looked smooth last
It was
weekend.
it was racy Saturday night too, which I was glad to see. I like we were talking about before the show, but I really think those guys are putting a lot of effort in to make that
Yeah,
a reputable place to go race.
yeah.
And it's such a hard year to do that too.
Oh yeah,
And they're still doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I think if it wasn't an hour and a half away from me, I might go up there and play some. And I
Right.
was racing more this year, but I mean, they keep with it. I'll be up there some next
Yeah.
year for sure.
I mean, for the crates to pay out $5,000 to win, I mean that's big money for them
Yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah.
And like we talked about last week on the show, but the payout all the way back was $500 to start.
But they're not only taking care of their crate guys too. They're paying other classes.
No, it was.
That's what I
it was
like.
all the way across the board.
You know, you gotta show
Yeah.
love for the other guys too.
Yeah.
I mean, the mod guys, super stock guys, put on just as good a show.
Right.
Yeah, I like the 1,000 to win. Every week, and you get good money. I think I finished 4th or 5th, and I mean I got a couple $100 back or 150 somewhere
Right.
around there. It was nice. I mean,
Oh, I really think that helps the car count out. I mean, you guys are all racers, so you can,
Yeah.
tell me if I'm wrong. But like I talked about last week, if you raised your starting pay up, then everybody wants to win, but I know if there's a good group of cars and I'm going to have a top 10 car, but from 1st to 10th drops down to $25 for 10th, I'm not going to load up $6 gallon
Yeah.
diesel fuel and drive all the
Yeah.
way somewhere to. But now when you I'm just using crates as an example, but when you start throwing out there 500 to start, I mean, if I go to another local track and it's 800 to win, I mean that's
That's an
$300
easy
off.
decision.
Yes, very easy decision. So what I'm hoping is that this kind of like sets the bar for a lot of other tracks. Not just Brownstown or Rockcrest or anything like that, but I'm just talking like regionally.
Yeah.
If you got a place like Paragon that's going to start throwing out some money, I mean, eventually everybody else is going to have to start
Yeah.
doing it, or
yeah.
their car counts are going to
It's-
get
I
low.
want
great
to tell
to
you
see.
this. I know of several people in modifieds that would come to Brownstown if it was $100 to start. I
Oh, yeah.
mean,
That means a lot.
just how it is. That's like why I like going down to Florence so much because it's $100 to start no matter what. I could finish 20th and I get $100 back.
Right.
So I mean, you can't beat that.
And that's like we were talking like several shows ago, which I mean, I'm sure Jordan's the same way, but you buy 2 or 3 new tires a week, buy fuel, you buy diesel put in your truck to get there, you buy, I mean,
It adds up quick. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've talked about this for the last 15 years I know of. I mean, there's a flyer over there from like 1997 or whatever that's got pretty much the same starting prices. I'm talking regionally. I'm not talking about just local, but regionally. There was a post on Facebook the other day where John Gill won $8,000 back in 1995, and it's like, okay, here it is 2022, and we're still running for $5,000 to win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Nowadays,
Hit-
with 600 to win, you're barely making anything at that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're doing it right, you're not. You
If
got to
you-
win to make any money.
if you're going to be
Yeah.
competitive,
not
you're
saying
losing.
we're in it to make money.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It's
yeah.
got to be reasonable.
Yeah.
If you're going to be competitive, it's almost like you're losing money. That's the
Right.
bad thing about it.
It never
Yeah.
makes sense, but when it starts hurting you in other places in life, you just gotta quit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my dad, he had a kid, and racing was getting higher and higher, and he just,
Yep. Make choices.
yeah.
And that goes all across the whole boards. Like Billy said, it was 1,000 win for Hornets. However long ago when they started Hornets, it's kind of like the same with the Crown Vic deal. Hornets started out as bust windows out of them, put a roll cage in them, and then you race them. So yeah, I mean, $125 to win, $200 to win.
Yeah.
But now, when a lot of guys are starting to put money into their cars to be competitive, because obviously if Jordan's, if he's working every week and throwing money in his, you're not just going to not throw money in yours because you got to be competitive. So
Yeah.
$125, $200 to win now is, I mean,
And
you
that's
got
what-
$4,000 in a Hornet.
That's
So-
what hurts. And I know a lot of them still following the rules and spend that much money, but there's some of them that's breaking the rules too. You got to crack down on that.
Right.
And you wouldn't have so much in a Hornet if we crack her down.
Where's
know?
the cap at? All
Yeah.
right, so like, how far do you go with rules and that type of stuff before You got to stop it.
Sure, the guy that spends $6,000 on a Hornet's going to win the $125,
Right.
but look what he lost to get
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I was really shocked that there wasn't more crates there at Paragon. I figured there would have been at least 30.
I thought the same thing. And I don't know why that is. I mean, I don't know why more didn't come, which I know Britain was going to Brownstown to run for the 5,000 win super race, but
There's some
know.
big names coming to that, too, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, K-Rob and
Josh
Gilpin,
Rice,
Josh Rice, Scott James.
David Moran.
Are they going to reschedule that?
I've not seen. Have you seen?
heard
I've
nothing.
not seen.
I've not
I've
seen.
not seen anything on it, so I don't know if they're
Yeah.
going to reschedule.
Was that an Ironman race? Is that
yeah,
right?
Iron Man.
Yeah.
That series is pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, it was 1,000 to win for us, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Anthony says no cheating till you get caught.
Oh, boy.
Did they get the Summer Nationals race in at Montpelier last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won
Yeah.
that?
Bobby Pierce and Nick
Did he?
Hoffman. Go figure.
Well, Nick Hoffman was a
Hoffman.
give me, huh?
That's a gimme. You know, somebody made a comment to me the other day about Hoffman and the Summer Nationals and, quit cherry picking and yada, yada, yada. But then he goes over to Lawrenceburg and wins $4,000 over there. So it's like,
The guy can win
that's not
anywhere.
cherry-picking. Yeah, he's not cherry picking.
I got into it with a guy at Brownstown one night because he's saying Devin Gilpin was cherry picking Brownstown. I said, well, where's the best race car drivers at in Southern Indiana then? Where you want them to go? Well, they're all right here. I said, well, then he ain't cherry picking.
Right, he ain't cherry-picking.
Well, you want him to drive 3 states over and spend every dime he's got?
Right.
Well,
will.
when they're racing for 2,500 a mile from your house,
Yeah.
why not?
Why
you
not?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was good cars there.
Right.
Here's the thing, too, from a business standpoint, going back to what we were just talking about. I mean, that's just that. Why would you drive 10 hours for 10K to win when you can drive a mile or 5 miles for 2,500 to win?
And you got a million laps around the place.
Yes.
You know, you got a solid chance to win.
A really good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge Devin Gilpin fan. I support everything that guy does. Him
It's
and
just-
his grandpa both.
Right, and the same deal with the Hoffman thing is, dude, when you win that many Summer National races in a row, from a business standpoint, I mean, if you want to get some money back, why would you not go run for 1,500?
Think how many
Yeah.
cars he's selling.
Oh yeah,
They're like, well, he's winning all these. We better
Yeah.
buy one of those.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people that have them now. I mean, in the past 5 years, I think there's more elites out there than, any track you go to, you're going to race against at least 2 or 3 of them.
Oh yeah. Yep, I agree. So Philip, he won too. He won at Brownstown Saturday night too. The last time they ran,
Yeah, he did. That was awesome.
and then he's calling Anthony out, saying Anthony's a cheater.
Well, he's dead on with that. I've seen Finley's car.
It's not legal.
It's.
He needs to be on that "It's Not Legal" cheater page on Facebook.
I like that page.
Ours is legal, though.
Yeah, our Crown Vics are. Come
Yeah.
look at them.
Yep.
Crawl all over them.
Yeah.
One is for sale.
I thought you were buying it.
Well, that's the plan. If my son would ever figure out what
You're
he's
gonna
doing,
miss
Just
out,
hold
guys.
off a little bit. It'll be all right.
you
Let-
need to get dialed in, get some more paint knocked off of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go run Halloween 200, ain't we?
Are you
I
gonna
don't
race
know.
it?
I don't know if I can do
We're
it.
gonna put a window in it. My gosh, we'll rig something up.
Okay.
Just tape some plexiglass on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come watch me and Zach run the Halloween 200. We're gonna run with the Crown Vics, so we're gonna turn around. We're gonna run with the big cars.
Are you?
If they meet the rules.
Well, run
Bolt
with them.
some Comanches on. And
No. Does anybody got any questions for Jordan? Jordan's our special guest tonight, but
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not worried
It's
about
the
it.
Benadryl.
It's the Benadryl.
It's like cocaine.
Is it?
It's the cocaine he did before we got in here.
Exactly. Benadryl puts me to sleep.
Oh, that's why I was
You're
out,
wrong.
man. I'm telling you. Did you guys race go-karts together?
Yeah, a couple times.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't run very much together, but you raced at Lincoln quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, and then we like to go up to Ben Hur when I think
Yeah.
they still race, but
Yeah. And then fair race a couple times in
Yep.
Bedford. You were down there. I think we were in a different class, but
Me and
Yeah.
Matt raced go-karts together, too. We're
Yeah,
kind of cool.
We did.
Not as cool as you guys, but we're kind of cool.
Well, I was our cart was very dominant down there at Sparksville Speedway.
What are you talking about?
It was.
hey, Grant's got a question.
Golly. Did you hear what he said?
What other
Yeah.
class would you like to run other than modifieds? Like if you had, so going back, because you did say something about late model, but if tomorrow, if you had to pick a class to go run, what would it be besides modified?
Well, I mean, I think obviously some sort of late model, whether it be a crate or a super. I've driven a few crates, and it was fun. You know, I'd like to see what I could do in an actual race with one.
Right.
So yeah, it would have to be that. I don't see myself getting in a sprint car. I've drove one, but it's not my style.
Right.
The fenders are way cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like tires sticking out.
No.
My wife told me she wouldn't wipe my butt the rest of my life, so
Right.
I couldn't run it.
Brent
I
wants to
don't
know how
either.
did you get to number 29J? That's a good question. How did you get to number 29J?
To be honest with you, I didn't see anybody else that ran that number. It was different, so I really don't have
Just
a better
random
answer.
pick, not a
Yeah.
basketball number or
No.
nothing.
No, I just
Dang. What
didn't-
number's
I
the
think it
old
looks
lady?
good.
39.
39. Well, that's one less than 40. That makes sense.
What's one less than 30?
Yeah, but her dad's 40. Her dad's 40.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. You just randomly said
Golly, that went way over your head.
it did. It did, but I didn't know. I just thought it was like bragging on his math skills. Like,
Oh. Would you grab a mic and get over here? Good grief. she's awesome.
hey, when you come back, she's got to be on.
Deal.
She's got to be on.
How long you guys been together?
Almost 4 months.
Oh, so this is new.
It's
This
fairly
is
new.
new. Oh, well, we ain't gonna get to no deep stuff then.
Carlos said if you run a late model, it's going to be a super.
I'm okay with
No
that.
crate. George said he's okay with that. So,
They got the motor. It's in the mod.
yeah.
I think it would be competitive, you know, come feature time.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to go out there and qualify. We're going to need some ponies.
Yeah. Have you ever ran Whitewater, Union County, or Route 44?
I have once.
All three of them?
I think it's the same place.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've
I
called
would've
it all
never
three.
guessed
I was just
that.
reading that.
Yeah, I
I was
wouldn't
just
have
reading.
guessed
So,
that.
I was like, dang.
yeah.
They've
I never
called
heard
it
all
all
them. You've
three,
raced
but-
all three
have
of
they?
them. Where's
So you've
that
been there
at?
one time?
Yeah, I have.
Is that Indiana?
Yeah, it's over in Richmond, I think. close to
Richmond.
there.
I think Whitewater used to be what it was called back in the day. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Summer Nationals, like, well, I'm talking my age here, but Summer Nationals back in like the mid '90s, I think, went there and it was called Whitewater.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what it
It was
was.
a big track.
It's kind of like Paragon, long straightaways,
Yeah.
real tight corners. It was so rough when I went that you couldn't hardly see straight, but it wasn't bad.
I never heard of
Michael
that.
Bennett said to Jordan's Wheelman, I did see they got their crate motor in, so Chad will be back on the track ASAP. Brent Lee wants to know what your favorite track is.
I mean, I think Brownstown's a given just because I have so much success there. But I really enjoy Paragon. I enjoy racing there. It's a fun track there, and Bloomington probably.
Right.
You didn't really used to come to Brownstown often.
I never had much luck there, but my first win there, that kind of got me hooked. So
Right.
It's like no other place ever.
once you win there, it's different.
It is. You get it. You gain respect for it.
Right.
The more you race it.
Liberty, Indiana. And Derek says Steve Barnett's old stomping grounds.
I'm always glad. Derek always watches this show.
He always does.
You know, and we've
Well,
we
he was in
gave him some
Facebook
grief.
jail last week.
Oh, what did he?
Yeah, he watched. I don't know. He posted something about the president, but
Oh,
they put him in Facebook jail. But he could watch, but he couldn't comment, so he didn't have any comments last week.
oh,
That's why it went smoothly.
yeah. Plus, you had Jared.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but since you said it, Zach, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Grant Simpson said, I'm getting Clifford ready for JT to drive Saturday if I don't tear it up at Bloomington tomorrow
We're not
night.
gonna tear it up tomorrow night. We're actually Grant's actually gonna go out and win Bloomington tomorrow night. I'm gonna strap in and put it in the top 20 Saturday at Brownstown.
There you go. That's a good objective for the weekend.
That's my plan.
Robert Rainey wants to know who's Jordan Wever. When are you getting your car done, Robert?
Hot lap hero.
Hot lap hero.
Where is Robert been? Is he not racing no more?
I'm still, he's got a new car. He's got, a used car.
What happened to their capital?
Sold
They
it.
sold it.
Oh, they sold
They were
it?
going to get
Yeah.
out of it for a while, but I think
Missed it too bad,
They
didn't
missed
they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a.
I will
it's a
say to
drug.
this day, though, that Robert Rainey changed his profile picture on Facebook with me in it, and it's still that way today.
Click on it.
Royal Purple Fast Time Award.
Can you click on it?
Yeah, see? I'm right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would change that, Robert.
Royal Purple Fast Time Award at Brownstown.
Yeah, hide his comments.
Your grandpa said you're a pretty good wrench man, too.
I try to stay in tune with what the cars are doing and be on top of it. Yeah, I don't like to just sit back. I like to get my hands dirty.
I think that's one thing that will separate some people. You know what your car's doing. You know how to work on it. You know what to change. You know how to change it. I just think sometimes people that just sit back and
Yeah, sometimes my grandpa will get mad. I'll come in and we'll win the heat race by straightaway, and I'll start changing stuff. He'll be like, "What are you doing? The car's fast." I'm like, "It can be better."
Yeah, this is what it needs. Yeah.
What's wrong with some of the guys you guys race with? You got it. You got to stay on top of it. I would like to see Hoffman come back and you guys put it on him.
I'd like to race against him around here.
I think.
I ain't got
don't get me
nothing
wrong.
for him.
Would you quit? Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying.
You guys are so modest. Not me. I tell you how it is.
Yeah. Straight as an arrow, bud.
These guys are great. Both these guys are great mod drivers.
Michael, will you guys be at Chad be at Brownstown Saturday night?
I think they're going to get their picture taken. That's what he said.
Are they?
That's what he said. I think they got a good shot at it.
I'm telling you, that crate class is going to be tough Saturday night. It's going to be an awesome race. I'm looking at it from a media side. I'm just, I want to see a good race. So I'm looking at it from a media side.
Are you going tomorrow to watch? Are you racing tomorrow?
I'm not. No.
No. What all's running Bloomington tomorrow?
Super stocks. Sprints.
I think everything but modifieds.
Mod lights.
Mod lights.
Yep.
Super stock sprints, mod lights.
I would actually like to see that class grow more than what,
The super stocks?
No, the mod lights.
Oh, the mod lights?
I think it's a good entry. I think it's a good entry-level class.
They're big other places for sure.
They are. Like
for
down
sure.
south.
They tried to run them at Salem, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get that many people motivated for one track.
Right, it is. I will be at the track doing some filming. I don't know when I'm filming yet, but I did talk to Steve Peden about doing some GoPro stuff. I don't know if it'll be at Brownstown tomorrow night, but I did talk to him in Paragon. So I'm going to do some GoPro stuff with him.
He's a wheel man, too. Steve Peden is. We're getting a lot of comments tonight. Racking them up.
I like it.
It is nice. I've already been going for 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
We've kept about 50 viewers.
45 minutes in. If we can get this up to 60, share this out. Share it with all your friends on your timelines. That sounded technical, didn't it? Share it out, and we'll give away something. Oh, I got some.
Is Kelton and Jamie watching tonight? Because they haven't commented nothing.
No, Kelton ain't watched since you made the corn dog comment.
Oh.
The second time. The first time
I didn't want to do it the second time. You wouldn't leave me alone.
Hey, that's classic.
It is. I love Kelton to death, though.
Corn dog man.
That's what we're going to have at his wedding.
Corn dogs?
Corn dogs.
Yeah.
There you go. I told Jamie I was coming to her bridal shower because she wanted to know RSVPs. I said, I'll be there. So she comments back. She said, you're coming to my bridal shower? I'm like, I'm supporting you guys from the get-go. All the
I
way
don't
through.
think that's for boys, bud.
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to support them any way I could.
You'll fit in, no doubt.
You think I will? Yeah, whatever. Christy said that Brent Lee has been pitting with you guys, right? Or beside you guys or whatever. I think you're both a good. Because she said you guys, the Wever group, is a good group of people. I think Brent is a good. That whole group's good too. I've known a lot of them guys for a long time.
Yeah, we've become pretty good friends. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. JT fired my dad as crew chief for tomorrow. You already fired his dad?
Well, it's just a suspension.
Oh, a suspension.
Yeah, he can
Not
take
like a
back
true
over.
fire?
He's going to take back over Sunday.
Okay, I got you.
But
Saturday night he's suspended.
He's been suspended. It was a lack of discipline to the driver.
I got you.
So
I got you.
I carry a big stick.
Have you ever raced a hopstop?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Have you raced a hopstop, Zach?
Yeah, I have.
Do you like it?
It's sprint car track.
I got you. Listen, the couple times I went over for summer national races, nothing against the mods, but they didn't put on a very good show.
Was Nick
I
Hoffman
think-
there?
No.
Nick Hoffman wasn't at a Summer
No,
Nationals
this
race.
has been probably 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But it's just, I think it goes back to that fact of the way that the track's designed. Like, I just don't think it's
Yeah.
Every time I've been there, if they would just leave the track alone,
right.
it would be all right and blow off and get
Yeah.
racy. But the sprint cars like it hammer down and
Yeah.
wet,
Yeah.
which I understand. So they cater towards that.
That's what I think a lot of it was.
It's
Yeah.
It's not very suitable for our class.
Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to try it, just say I've been down there, but I went down there and yeah, I mean, sprint cars, I love watching them down there, but us out there, that's a bull ring
Right.
and heavy.
Yeah.
I like a slick track.
Brad Raycom said that all started at Sparksville Speedway.
Boy, the Rays were dominant back
They were.
then too.
They
and
were.
now
They were like the Nick Hoffmans of the go-kart world.
now Byron's the only one get to the racetrack. What's going on with that, boys?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get
I don't
something
ever
together
see Brad
here.
there anymore.
Brad used to run Super Stocks and Hornets.
Yeah.
and we got to get the Rays back in racing.
We need to.
Oh boy, Phil said I can get a free cheeseburger if I win.
If you win, you get free cheeseburger.
Just don't show up, please.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an incentive there. Free cheeseburger.
He'll be throwing sliders across the infield.
I'll be running through the infield.
They said
Erickson.
they said the modified points work different for the nationals, right? The summer nationals.
I think they take your best 12 races.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Out of like 30,
Yeah.
less
Wow,
than half.
that's different.
And Nick's 112 now, so
Yeah. How do you beat it?
you can't.
Dang. I seen a.
Wow.
How about our Indiana guy Joe Gotze cracking in
Yeah.
the top 5? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been pulling hard for Fager. When I was young, man, Fager was the cool guy.
He's
The dice.
he works hard. I think
He
for
works
what-
really hard.
Yeah.
And that shop they got's not no monster shop.
No.
They're doing it with their budget, and he's fast still. And
Right.
he got new. I think it's new Longhorn this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been a lot better this year. And I was really pulling for what's that 24 Zach that you like?
Unzicker.
Unzinker.
Yeah.
I really like him too.
Yep.
He's rock solid.
Yeah.
So technically, if Nick Hoffman's cherry picking, is Bobby Pierce cherry picking?
See, ain't that?
I like Bobby
I'm
Pierce.
just saying. I mean, yeah.
Where do you want
I
Nick?
got nothing against
Where do you
him.
want Nick Hoffman to take his modify? I bet he'll take it there.
I think he
I
has
agree, though.
taken it
So.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, what else do you want from the guy?
That's why I don't think that Hoffman's cherry picking, because if you consider Hoffman cherry picking, then Bobby Pierce is cherry picking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They said he's won, I can't remember how many races in summer national races. They had the list of how many he's won, but there's a lot.
Right. I'm cool with it.
And he
You
drove.
know what I mean? Like,
he-
I'm to the point to where just it goes back to business. I mean, if
Yeah.
all these other guys are chasing these XR races and stuff during the week and on the weekends and stuff, and they're traveling from South Dakota to Alabama to Pennsylvania to wherever, and here you got Bobby Pierce and Nick Hoffman that's traveling 3 or 4 hours,
Yeah.
just track after track after track, picking up
Well,
1,500, 5,000.
If you want to say Bobby Pierce is cherry picking, he went to I think it was Stewart, Iowa the other
Yeah.
night, and was leading laps in the XR series.
Yeah.
So I don't
That ain't
Yeah.
cherry picking.
No, he's one of the
He's
best.
good.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. I think that he just goes within his budget and what's
Yeah.
local, and
I mean, he was running with Madden and Jimmy Owens.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
he's good.
He's won the World 100.
right.
What do you want from him?
Right.
Yeah.
I like watching Summer Nationals though. That is a good
Oh,
motor
yeah.
to watch.
Dalton Flinner says that JT is cherry picking everywhere he goes.
One day I hope that I'm half as cool as Dalton Flainer, and that's a fact.
Dalton's cool. He's a cool guy.
Dalton's been buddies since. Well, we went to school together all through school, but we didn't become buddies like 7th grade. And we was in health class one time. The health teacher goes, "I want everybody to say their name and what they do for fun." And the guy all the way in the corner with the Amish haircut goes, "I work on my race car." I thought, son of a gun, this guy has a race car too. Buddies.
Instant connection.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade Dalton Flainer for nobody. He's
I
one
don't
of my
blame you.
heroes.
I don't blame you.
Him and
If we-
Stock are both.
If we reach 60 viewers, we're going to give something away. We're at 50. Share this out and let's get to 60 viewers.
Let's give something away.
We're going to give away like a Jordan Wever door panel.
Jordan, you don't need that. You don't need that race car, do you?
Yeah. We got an Elite Modify we're going to give away.
2021 Elite.
Yeah,
We're
we
giving it
can't do
away
that.
today.
Yeah. minus tires, motor, transmission,
Chassis.
What'd you say you had a while ago? Ford what? We giving it away?
1992 Ford F-250 460 big block 5-speed with 410 gears. It's got the Dana front end. Boy, she's a beaut.
Up for giveaway. No, that you can't. You'll never get rid of that truck.
No, it'll be a flower bed before I get rid of it.
I guarantee it. Guarantee it. But we'll give away. We're going backwards. We're down to 47.
Boys, come on.
Everybody
Let's
must have went to
share
bed
this.
on us.
They
Share
went
it
to
out.
bed when they said that, we're really not giving away elite car.
Yeah, that's when it went from like 50 viewers to 10.
I'm gonna let Zach give one of his stories away here though. This week, we thought he was in trouble,
Yeah.
and Willie's really came through for him.
Yeah. Me and my wife were out in the garage the other night and noticed that there looked like some.
Whoa, give her the credit.
Okay. We were out in the garage and she was like, "Hey, it looks like there's water coming from the front of the motor." I was like, "That's really weird." I mean, normally some water will puddle up in the pulley, but it was dripping. And so we go back inside and I come back out there later. It was just me, and I crawl underneath there and I smell it, and it's gas. There's gas coming out of the front of the motor, which is a big issue.
Oh yeah.
So I pull the fuel pump off, and it instantly sprayed me with gasoline, and I knew we were in trouble. But everything happens for a reason, and I normally start the car up every week before I load it in the trailer, make sure everything's great. I forgot to start it up this weekend, and thankfully we didn't race because I got 3.5 gallon of gas out of the oil pan. The O-ring went bad in the fuel pump, and luckily, we caught it, and Dad come over and we got to work real quick and got it good and going, and everything's good to go now. So
That's too close for
He
something.
called and told me that, and I was sick for him.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm on Motor 3,
Yeah.
and I'm like, he makes unlimited horsepower
Right.
out of that thing. And
yeah. I can't afford that. Me and Dad do all the engine work, and
Right.
I'm glad it was something simple.
yeah, I got lucky.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, just after the wreck last weekend, I checked everything over, and that's not something I thought would have been wrong with
Right,
it. But
exactly.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, sometimes rainouts are.
yeah. The
Good thing,
man above
yeah.
was watching out for me because everything happened for a reason. I feel like so.
This is why you got to check your oil every week, race car drivers. Zach Stalker's
Yeah.
telling you, check your
it.
oil.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody that shared it out. We appreciate it. Derek, we discussed the broken bird cage before the show, and Jordan actually. When did you say you had that happen to you?
I was leading the Patriot 100 last year, and the same thing happened to me. Really, the bird cage didn't break. The shock broke.
Shock
and the
broke,
bird cage
yeah.
just over-indexed. But, yeah, it makes it difficult to drive.
And if Jordan knew then what he knows now,
I'd
he'd
have just
still,
ran it.
just ran it.
He'd have won the Patriot 100.
Yeah.
Maybe I had 70 laps left, so
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
if I
that's
could have held
minor.
on.
That's minor.
Thanks, Grant, for sharing. Jeremy Huffman wants to know about how about some secrets on your success, Jordan?
Man, I don't know. I have a lot of faith in my race car. I think that's a lot of it these days. I wish I could take all the credit for it, but you're only as good as the car you're driving. So you got to have a lot of faith in your car and
Absolutely.
your equipment,
Yeah.
and you got to know what to do to it as
Yeah.
well. So
And you could tell that when you went from, you were good in the Pierce, but when you went from that to Elite, and I mean, I love my Pierce, but Elite's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely tell that there was
definitely a good race car.
Yeah.
For sure.
Car, crew, family support. I mean,
It's a whole
it's a
package.
lot. Yeah. I can't give away my flag to flag banner yet. I hit 100 subscribers, so I didn't shut it down. Remember, I was going to sell everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're good now, though. You get to keep your job.
Dang it.
Alright.
I thought
Oh,
we were
yeah.
getting fired.
I was going to get on unemployment.
Was you?
Yeah.
You wasn't
I
drawing
was.
it off me.
You had to. That's how it works,
No,
bud.
no, because I'm not putting nothing in. For you.
That's what you think. Your wife said she was putting stuff in for us.
No, she's not.
Oh.
I checked
bet-
the other
I bet
day.
Addie
She lied
is.
to you. Addie might be. She might be taking care of you.
She's going to be on the show next week, she promised.
She should be.
I think she should be too, because I mean that's your right hand woman.
It is. She's my sidekick. She's
Yeah.
my camera woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan, are you going to the Prairie Dirt Classic Mod Race?
I To be honest, I wanted to, but I didn't realize you had to submit an entry by a certain date. So now it's already all full. So I'm not going to make that one.
Do they have like a cancellation list or anything? Like if somebody backs out?
That I'm not sure. I just seen that they had all the spots filled, and I kind of.
I wondered if you know what I mean, because like if you had to do like an entry thing, I wonder if they had like a alternate list or whatever. You know,
I'm not sure.
Did you have to have credentials to make the list?
No, I think just
whoever signed up.
The first 60 to sign up was in it. So
that's ridiculous.
I missed that memo.
Why are they limited?
Well, I think a lot of it too is this is just my opinion, but I think a lot of it's Fairbury's location, because it's not a very big. I mean,
well, they got to make sure they can fit everybody in there,
and then who knows how many late models? Is there a late model?
Yeah,
is there 60 of those too?
I think there's 60 or 70.
Yeah,
at least.
That's 100 haulers in there. 120 haulers is
at any racetrack. That's a lot.
Yeah, and Fairbury's right in the center of town, so.
I've never been, but it's on my bucket list.
It's awesome racetrack. Shane said he's going to go eat dinner. Jordan Wever, you know how serious when I say you got to ride with me. We will make it happen, kid. I promise. I'm trying to run some parts to be able to finish the new build. So we'll make that happen.
I'm ready.
Yeah, if it happens, Flag to Flag Media is going to GoPro that. Can you see the new Peregrine scoreboard while driving? Can you see it while driving? Have you been up there? Have you raced a Peregrine?
I've not. No, she'd be the one to ask about that.
So, can you see the scoreboard while you're driving a Peregrine?
We've got to mic her up. I'm telling you, she would be fun.
On my GoPro, I can see the scoreboard, but I couldn't tell. I mean, obviously Tyler's racing full speed, but I couldn't tell like numbers or nothing. But from a driver's seat, it looks like you can see it great coming down the front stretch.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, so that's nice. It is a nice scoreboard. JT, let's go. Derek wants to go to the Predator Classic.
He sold his camper.
I'll still drive up there.
Well, we want a place to camp.
Huh?
We want a place to camp.
Yeah.
Rough it. I'll put a camper shell in the back of the truck. We'll get us. Hey, let's pull your hauler up there, or pull your trailer up there.
Yeah. We can do that. I can put my redneck air conditioning unit in there.
It's a Dodge, though.
His has got a Ford. We're pulling his right
Ford. Taking his?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I've rode in his Hackstrack. That thing's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Immaculate.
It's a Ford, bub.
Billy said if he remembers right, they only got room for 135 haulers at Fairbury, which that's pushing it, ain't it? Like that's tight. But I love Fairbury. I think the racing's great.
Grant said he was going to throw in a shirt for your subscribers, too, if we get to 130.
Let's do it. If we get 130 subscribers, we'll give away a Grant Simpson Racing shirt, a Flag to Flag Media shirt, a JT Huffman shirt.
I like it.
All right, three shirts we're giving away if we get 130.
You can give out a shirt for me, too.
And a Zach Stalker shirt.
Yeah.
Man, that thing's going to go up to 200 likes.
If I had any left, I'd say I'd throw it in.
Yeah, well.
I sold the rest of mine.
We'll throw in a 2024 Jordan Wever.
Yeah. Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. So make sure we get to 130 subscribers, and we'll give a T-shirt package out.
There she is.
Jordan, before we get off here tonight, do you want to thank your sponsors?
Yeah. That anytime I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, get them out there.
Make sure you get your sponsors out there.
I want to make sure I get all of them. Well, obviously, Carlos and Leslie Baumgartner, they kind of took me under their wing a couple of years ago, and I think we've made tremendous strides since then. So I want to thank them. Shipley Drywall, Farmers Insurance, Chris Flynn, Perfection Cleaning, Dorset Automotive, that's a new one this year. I want to thank them. Bloomington Window Tint, Durabuilt Performance, that's where we get all of our tires and whatever we can. So thanks to them. Camelot Realty, Earnhardt Technologies. He hooked me up with a fresh hat.
That is a good looking hat.
So I want to thank him. Elite Chassis, obviously. B&W Auto Mart. Hold on, let's see. I don't want to miss any of them. B&W Auto Mart, Allgaier Racing Shocks, God's Tree Service, Swift Springs, Syracuse Glass, JCE. He builds all my engines and pretty much takes care of whatever we can for us. Dirt Defender hooked me up with some wheel covers, so thank him. I think Napa of Greencastle, they help us out with some oil filters. So thanks to them. That's about it. So yeah, thanks to everybody that helps. It means a lot.
Gotcha. You guys want to throw your sponsors out too? Because you guys were out last week.
Go ahead, big dog.
You got a
Lead
list
the
of
way.
them?
Yeah, let me get my list
Flag
up
to Flag
here.
Me is all about sponsors and drivers, and I put a post out on Facebook the other day, thanking everybody, and I truly mean that, because when I started this, I didn't know how well it was going to go. It could have been a flop for all I knew, but it's got a lot of supporters, so I would definitely want to make sure we thank all our sponsors.
I want to thank my family, my dad especially, for all the help. My wife, Robbie Meadows, Darren Hoggett, they're part of my crew. Matco Tools, Miles Custom Crafts, Hollywood Hills, L&L Trucking, Livers Motorsports, Rec Tech Grills, Tap Automotive, Fastenal, P3 Graphics and Shirts, 5-Star Diesel Performance, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, Jason Petmeyer, Hillcrest Pallet, and Bob Pierce Race Cars.
My turn?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
First, I want to thank the Blue Crew, because truly I can't do it without the Blue Crew. You guys are a spectacular group, and everybody knows where you're at Brownstown. I'm glad that I'm one of your drivers. I got to thank Wilcox Towing and Recovery, Lawrence Family, Mama Roses, Rex Jackson's Tune-Up, Hollywood Hills, Club 92 Race Cars, Bogda's Performance, TSR Chassis, Alexander Ranch, P3 Graphics, Terry Cummins Race Engines, and Addie Lamar and all the Flag to Flag staff. Couldn't do it without those guys either.
That's the first time you've ever mentioned Flag to Flag. I'm so proud of you.
Went out on
That
a limb.
warms my heart. Thanks, JT.
You know, I try to give back where I can.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm on the poop list now because
Why?
I didn't think Flag to Flag.
Oh, I swear I heard you say it. I think you said it. You just
It was on the list. I know I said it.
You said it. You said
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I need to thank Haller Motorsports and Fab, P3 Graphics, B&D Excavating Septic, Jason Petmeyer, Farm Bureau agent, Solutions Directional Drilling. My son is a salesman at Green's Auto Sales, so I need to make sure that if you're in the market for a good used vehicle, go see him at Green's Auto Sales here in Salem. Hillbillies Barbecue and Tenderloins, thanks to Tony Ogle. He's been a huge support of ours, and Grant Simpson Racing. I know we go through the sponsors, and every time somebody new comes on, we want to go through sponsors, but that is a huge part of racing. There's very, very few people out there that can do it on their own. There are some people that can do it on their own, but those businesses that are on the side of race cars, that are on the side of haulers, T-shirts, whatever, they mean a tremendous amount to these drivers and teams, because without them, it is rough. Corey Baker.
Wait a second. I forgot to thank Grant Simpson.
Yeah, for giving you the opportunity.
And I want to thank Kenny Simpson, Grant Simpson, the Randolphs. I about said Rudolphs. The Randolphs. Gloria, RPM.
Gloria is a super nice lady.
This whole team, I can't tell you how excited I am for Saturday. I know I keep saying it, and I keep taking everybody stealing people's stuff, but thank you guys. Looking forward to it.
Corey Baker does have a good point. I hate to keep bringing this up, but Corey Baker's pulling truck does have a Flag to Flag media decal on it. I'm just saying.
It's never enough for you.
What?
Never enough.
What? I mean, Corey travels around regionally. Truck
I
pulls,
can't
and
believe
he's got a Flag to Flag media.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Corey Baker. I mean, Corey Baker's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
I don't even know him, and I feel like he's taking a shot at us.
If you knew Corey Baker, then you know he's taking a shot at you.
Okay.
Thanks, Corey. Thanks for your support, buddy. I appreciate it. Does anybody else have any more questions for Jordan? Or JT or Zach?
Hey,
Or Addie?
make sure you guys come out Saturday and watch us all at Brownstown.
Yep.
We're all going to be there.
Yep.
I bet you there's a good car count too Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Rained
I
out
think there's
last
going to be an
week,
awesome car count.
and it's paying more for the crates, which is great. So come out and support that.
Brownstown rained out last Saturday, so let's play a game real quick before we get off here. How many crates? Jordan, how many crates? We're going to see who gets close.
I'm going to say 32.
32 crates.
Dang
Wow.
it. I was going to say 35.
35?
Are you
Yeah.
going with 35?
Yeah.
35. JT,
I'm going to say 29.
I'm going with 26.
29, and my boy Steve Peden wins it.
You going Peden?
Peden.
Okay.
I'm Peden fan.
How many modifieds?
I'd like to see 20.
20 modifieds.
18, my buddy Zach Stalker wins it. Jordan gets second.
You're running second Saturday. How many you got?
I'm a big disappointment. 19.
19 modifieds?
Yeah.
I'll go with 22 modifieds. Super stocks. It's just a game. I don't know.
24.
24?
22 and a half because Grant's going to be really rough on mine tomorrow.
So you're only going to have a half a car there? Half a car.
I'm going to go 23. 23.
23. Zach?
25.
25. Oh, this is a rough one. 23, 24. I'll go with 22 there, too.
What is that?
Super stocks.
Oh, okay.
Super stocks.
As long as you know what it says.
What else is running up there tomorrow? Hornets?
Our Crown Vic's not running?
No. I don't think Crown Vic's.
Pure
Pure
stocks.
stocks.
Pure stocks. I'll go with 21 pure stocks.
18.
18? 18.
19. My
Ni-
boy, Dalton be on Soups. Tommy Fleener.
Tommy Fleener winning?
17.
17 of them. That's it. So we're going to see who wins this. I mean, I don't know what's up for.
What's the
Winner.
winner
Yeah,
get?
Winner.
I don't know what the winner is.
I'll do full
A
payout.
new elite chassis.
A new elite.
Yeah.
I'll do full payout. I got a dollar bill in my pocket, and the rest of us will sign it.
What?
I'll give a dollar bill to the winner, and we'll all sign it. The losers have to sign it and give it to the winner.
Okay, that'll work.
That's what they used to do on Nitro Circus.
That'll work. Bank teller life is rough.
Well, as long as everybody knows. Like our AC went out last week in there. It's hot.
Anthony, so Crown Vics aren't running at Brownstone because Anthony just commented that they're taking their Crown Vic to Florence.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Billy, let me send me your address or whatever. If you see me at the track, holler at me. I'll get you a decal. I got plenty of decals.
Yeah, but they got green on them. That's why I haven't put one on mine yet. I gotta get one collar match.
Fast.
Yeah.
You got
fast.
okay, Jordan. You got a lot of collars on that race car, don't you? Green ain't one of them, is it?
I don't think so.
It's not.
I'm not against it though.
Would
I'll
you
slap
put
one on
Would you
there.
put a decal on of mine on your car? Like right now? Like would you put a decal on there?
Talking to you. Will you put a sticker on your car? Yes, you will.
What about you?
I will.
Buddy,
I tell you
have you
what.
seen our luck?
Thanks, George. I appreciate it for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I
I
appreciate
guess
it.
we're fired.
We just come up here to get abused.
Yeah.
You don't even put. I even said, "Hey, put it on the inside."
I
of your
want to
fender
get
well.
abused. I'd stay at home.
Look what Grant said. Grant was trying to put a green bolt on his axle to set his rear end axle so they wouldn't. He tried to put a green bolt in there. You're asking for a rear end to lock up.
Ask Steve Kinzer if green was bad luck.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
that's not fair because Steve Kinzer and God were tight. Okay. He's
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I even said put it on the inside of your fender well. Like people don't even have to see it, but at least I know it's on your car for support.
just let me get a hold of Eric. I'll get a hold of Eric.
See that Corey said he's taking his off.
Why?
I love
Krika's got green on
He
it.
has been
job,
running
Corey.
like crap. The truck's been running like crap since he put it on there.
That's probably why.
He didn't look like crap at Salem. He drug that sucker all. What was you there for that?
No, but every Facebook post they put on there, they went from 4th. Next week was 5th. The following week was 6th, and then this last week was 7th.
They had that thing rolling at Salem. They looked great.
Corey must have been wrenching on it to go backwards like that.
No, I thought that they looked good at Salem for sure. We broke a lot of stuff.
See, look, Kenny even said Steve Kinzer.
There's,
I could,
there's
like
always
I
the
could
most-
name a few.
there's always an
Jimmy
exception.
Owens.
Jimmy Owens,
Yeah, I don't like
Got
Jimmy
Blue
Owens.
John Gill.
Gosh, that
Now
hurt.
that hit you in the heart, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm a big John Gill guy.
I don't know if Grant. I don't know if I'll be at Bloomington yet tomorrow night or not. I'm not
Grant's
sure.
got a lot of money. Pay for his pit pass.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for my pit pass.
Hand out shirts.
GSR is on top, buddy.
Hey, Grant's been taking care of flag to flag. Gotsy in the K1 car.
Yeah.
Marshall Green.
Think how many races they'd have won if they didn't have green.
Oh, whatever.
Steve Kinzer would be a retired NASCAR champion or something. Probably.
Made up. Oh. All right, you guys got anything else for tonight?
I want you to end it with a cool catchphrase tonight because I've asked you to come up with one every episode. And have you done it yet?
No.
Let's do something special
Stay
tonight.
sunny, Washington County.
That's mine. You can't just steal my thunder. If you were an Indian, you'd be Chief Thunder Grabber.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to put some. You put me on the spot. Like I can't just do it on the spot.
Well, you've had all month to think about it because he's told you every.
Actually, 2 months, I think.
I can't believe we're on episode 15 already.
Episode 15.
It's crazy.
Well, this thing's really took off.
It has, and I'm excited for it. But the only thing is, I do know that Jordan needs to come back soon, and somebody else is going to be on here.
Why are you looking at me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Wever.
Because I think she does. I think she'll do a good job. I really do. I think she's got a lot of racing history in the Hornet class and some super stock driving.
But don't forget,
I don't
next,
know,
I'll
Jordan.
see what
not,
I can do.
Not to like put you on the spot, bud, but I don't know. She might bring a lot of followers too.
next week we got the special guest, though. Don't forget. Addie's coming on back.
Yep. Well, she said that this week too, but I don't know.
She
Are you coming
promised-
on next week or not? Why?
They can't see you.
They can't see you. You're my camera woman. You come on here one time. Well,
Neither does
Neither does
I,
JT.
but I just let it fly.
yeah.
And tonight I looked like a total idiot. But I had a good time.
That's all that
Got
matters.
set with some cool guys.
Okay, Derek said
And
our
Matt.
catchphrase going out tonight is "We're not pushing, we're banging the cushion." So, it's a good catchphrase.
Sounds good.
End it with that then.
Yeah, we're not pushing, we're banging the cushion, flag to flag.
Stay sunny, Washington
Stay
County.
sunny, Washington County. All right, we'll see you guys next week. We will be back for fair, getting ready for the fair races. So that's next week's show. We're going to be talking about the fair races and what's coming up. Fair week at Brownstown, and then probably talk a little bit more about the Prelude to the Scream at Paragon coming up in August the 20th. We're going to try to promote that as much as we can for that's because that's for a good cause.
That's an awesome cause, yeah.
It
I'm
is.
all about that.
So,
And talk about the results.
and talk about the results. Yep.
And we're making some adjustments to the top 20. So we're gonna
Yeah.
fix that because my name wasn't on there.
Here we go.
And there will be some adjustments.
Here we go. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having us.